Hi John, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all right, thank you.
Good. Would you like to
Lovely
introduce this?
lovely to be chatting to Emma, thank you.
Oh, that's my pleasure. Lovely to be chatting to you too. And could you introduce your lovely, very lovely looking dog, please?
Well, like I said, he's very, very tired today. He had a day of swimming yesterday. But yeah, this is Pagan. Um, I'm not going to say my black Labrador because I think I'm his property. But
Yes.
here he is. And he wants to lay down now. So there we are. He's laid down.
Oh, bless him. He's very beautiful. So, can you tell me, John, where did you get Pagan from, please?
Cool. In 2011, I lived in Essex then, and I was on a site called Gumtree, and
Yes.
I was looking for a camper van.
Hmm.
And in amongst all of these camper vans, there was an advert for a dog to be given away. There was two dogs, and the one I was interested in was a three-legged sprocker. And in the background, you could see a black silhouette. So anyway, I rang the bloke up because he was only over the border in Suffolk in Ipswich.
Right.
About 2 hours later, I went over there and was trying to get this sprocker to come and see me. Not interested at all. And
Yes.
this one, Peyton, as he was called then, just would not leave me alone. Would not leave me alone. So
Oh, oh, he's
yeah,
gorgeous. He's absolutely gorgeous. What a lovely story. So you obviously took him then and took him home and
he chose me, yeah. And I took him home that day. And as soon as I was pushing him out of the way at one point, because I wanted to sort of stroke this sprocker. And in the end, Pagan just, like I say, he just flopped at my feet. And I just looked at him, my heart melted, and I just said, "It's you, isn't it?" And at that point, he ran off and he got this manky old toy and he went and sat by the door.
oh, bless him.
And that was it.
Yeah, that's a beautiful story. Oh, and is he a full lab?
He
Do
is,
you know
he is
that
a
much
full,
about him or?
yeah, I did get some paperwork with him. He's a full lab
Yeah.
and he's chunkier than most because his mum was a chocolate lab, and the
Oh,
chocolates
lovely.
do carry a bit more bulk.
Yeah, yeah, they do. That's right. Oh, he's absolutely gorgeous. Have to
He,
try and get him back in the picture in a minute.
I will do, but he's now on the other side of the room. He's gone on his bed.
Oh, bless him. He sounds like he had a fun day. You were in Lyme Regis yesterday.
Yeah, just because it was a nice day and I wanted some fresh air. It's not that far from me anyway. So yeah, and he loves a swim.
Lovely. Oh, labs do like to swim, actually. I think that's swimming in balls, isn't it? Usually.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and he's
But,
just content. And like I say, as long as he's near me, he's all right.
oh, bless him. So, can you tell me a little bit about your life? You've rescued Pagan, and then how was it having Pagan in your life? How did things progress with him?
Um, when I got him, he was, I always had dogs when I was a kid. There was always little Jack Russells in the house. So, I'm a dog person. I love all animals now, obviously. Um,
Yes.
but yeah, I hadn't had a dog for several years. So it takes a bit of adjustment. And
Yeah.
I just knew that I was going to give him a forever home. And yeah, he settled in quickly. And all I can say is that probably for the best part of a year, he kept acting what I can only say is weird or was weird at the time. I kept pushing him away. He was sniffing my nether regions if I was standing up. He'd be constantly licking me sometimes, pawing my face, waking me up in the middle of the night. Um, and it
Okay.
took me about a year to work out that he was telling me when I'm going to have an angina attack.
Oh,
And at,
wow. That's
and at that
amazing.
point, it just all fell into place. And undoubtedly, he has saved my life many times. He really has. I normally get 2 to 5 minutes after he's told me to either take my sublingual tablets or to have
Okay.
my GPN spray.
That's absolutely incredible. He's obviously a very, very intelligent dog.
And he
I
was
think
never.
a lot of dogs can sense illness in people. Is that right? Or do you know much? You learnt much about
Um,
that?
I do. I have spoken to a lot of people and read a lot of stories about people that have, contracted cancers, or one of their friends will come and visit, and the dog will start sniffing in a, particular spot, and then, cancer has been diagnosed within that person.
Yeah.
You also get dogs now that, if you are diabetic, the dogs will go and pick up the kit and bring that to the person that's got diabetes.
Yes.
So,
So with Pagan, did you realise that there was something wrong with you, or I mean, you
yeah,
obviously knew that you had this problem.
I'd had angina by then for, what have I had him now? 8.5 years.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew that I had angina anyway, and my conditions all worse and deteriorated in 2015. I had an echocardiogram at Musgrove Hospital in Taunton, and was told that I was in what they've deemed as advanced heart failure, and they basically told me I shouldn't be waking up each day. That was nearly 5 years ago now, and I'm still here.
Wow, that's amazing.
So,
Absolutely amazing. And so you put a lot of this down to having Pagan, and with his support and help, stopping you from having these attacks by knowing to take the medication.
yeah, definitely. I mean, it's only the angina. I say it's only the angina, but I've got 10 complaints wrong on my heart anyway, and the angina can be the catalyst to bring on, other ones as well, and
Yeah.
have them worsen. So,
Gosh, absolutely amazing, your story. I really, it's very heartwarming to hear. Is it possible to see Pagan again? He's so gorgeous. Can we? Can he do any tricks or any things in the house for you? Or
I think the biggest trick he does is tells me when I'm going to have an angina attack. Considering he was never ever trained for that.
It's amazing.
Pagan, are you going to come here?
Amazing.
I'll take you over to see him.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Thank you. Oh, lovely Pagan. He is so gorgeous. Oh, hello, Pagan. You're very lovely. Oh, he's waving.
Yeah, he's waving at you now.
That's so cute. Can you give me another wave? Oh, he's very, very beautiful.
Thank you. I think so.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you so much for telling me your story, John. It's been really, really lovely.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you. And is there anything else you want to say? Or, I mean, just thank you very much for sharing it and coming to talk to me today. I've been so grateful.
It's a pleasure. It really is. Thanks for inviting me on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think that if we all were to be more in tune and live like, animals do, unconditionally, then the world would be a much better place.
Yeah.
I totally believe that, because they haven't got all the clutter that we carry, and they're just happy to live in the moment. And they give us everything unconditionally. And humans can, as a race, we can learn so much from these animal friends that we're lucky enough to share the planet with.
Yes, I'm absolutely 100% with you on that. I think dogs give us unconditional love, and they are completely amazing. And he's obviously a very precious soul to you.
Yeah, he is. A lifesaver.
What an amazing story. Thank you, John.
Thank you,
take
Emma.
care.
Lovely to chat to you. Thank you.
Lovely to chat to you too. Bye-bye.